What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about literal nonsense and random topics at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday until I get a following. And today I want to talk about Fulton. Now, I came across this guy because he had to fight this past weekend, and this dude whooped this other man wearing jorts and Timbs. Now, you would think this guy's from the Bronx. From this fit, the Timbs, the jorts, this is screaming Bronx. But this man's from Philly, so that also does check out. But I just can't imagine seeing your competitor walk out in that fit. First of all, he's already won. Steven already won the fight at that point. And then you also lose. You also get your butt kicked. That's awesome in every sense, alright? There needs to be more outfits like this in boxing, I believe. I mean, this dude's just starting it off. Literally custom-made Timbs. That are boxing shoes, but they look like Timbs. And then jorts, I mean, what? You're going to get your ass beat in denim? That says a lot. And I love this move, alright? There needs to be more of this. I think the next one, Steven's got to come out. He's got to come out in the clown costume. Now, you might be saying, Matthew, you're calling him the clown? Absolutely not. But he's just got to keep stepping it up. I want a new costume every single fight. Like, I want him to come out, tie-dye hair, red nose. They might ask him to take the red nose off. Hey, if you want me to take him off, I'm going to leave the fight. And I'm going to make you guys get pissed off because you paid $60 for this pay-per-view and I'm not going to take my red nose off, but that doesn't matter. Alright? Doesn't matter at all. I just want to see where it goes from here. Alright? Because you can't just do this and then stop. If anything, just keep running it back until you lose. I guess this guy, I don't really know him, no disrespect, but he's like a world champion, so that's awesome. Being a world champion in Timbs and jorts, that's as cool as it gets. Alright? These other guys, if he's from the Bronx, he's kind of whooping them like rats, just because, I mean, the Bronx is dirty and they have a bunch of rats, but this guy is just pretty much a sanitary keeper at that point, making sure there's no more rats around. Alright, he's coming for you, and let me tell you, don't let him step on you with those Timbs on, because he will. He will. But I just love this move. He just needs more outfits. Let's just ramp it up. I don't know. What else could we do? You should be Bowser. Alright, why Bowser? I don't know. I want to see a turtled shell on the back of you when you box next. Not just Bowser, who else do I want to see? Honestly, to represent a city, I want to see him just rock an Eagles jersey. Now listen, you might say, jerseys aren't allowed. I don't care. I didn't know Timbs were allowed. If I knew that were the case, I would have bet my house on this guy to win the fight. If I knew that he was walking out in Timbs and jorts, just the Timbs let alone, but the jorts too, I would have bet the house on this guy to win. And I should have, for the fact that he did win. Was he a huge favorite? I don't know. I don't care. He could have been a plus. He could have been 10-1. And I would have bet him. And I would have won a lot of money. Because listen, once the Timbs get into the ring, something's about to go south. And I don't know if he's a southpaw. That would make sense. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to be your opponent. By any means. But I just love the creativity in this space. I mean, boxing's been around for so long. And we have yet to see... You see a bunch of like glittered out outfits, which I think it's funny seeing the toughest guys in the world just wearing glitter, or just like a bunch of like stud like diamonds on their clothes and stuff. But it's about time we see someone just throw in the most Bronx/Philly fit of all time, and this guy just did to perfection. I know in like UFC, the guy Bryce Mitchell, he had like camo pants on. Well, that guy also said that. He said that Hitler was a good guy, which is absolutely absurd. My brain can't even process it. He just like made a podcast and that was the first thing he said. It's absolutely nuts. Like, why? He's not, dude. He's not a good guy. He wasn't a good guy. Just the fact he did that, but that's beside the point. But he had like camo pants. I've seen like Sean O'Malley have like pink pants, which I like the creativity. But this just took it to a whole new level. I mean, I guess in the UFC you can't wear shoes, but this just spoke volumes. This guy's now my new favorite fighter. I live in Omaha, Nebraska, where Terrence Crawford is. Actually, I can't say that. So this guy's my new second favorite fighter. Shout out Steven. But we just see more creativity like this is what it really comes down to. What do you guys want to see next from him? I think the clown costume would play. I would be so scared if my opponent came out wearing a clown costume. I would leave the ring immediately. I'd be like, you know what? I don't know if I get paid for this. I don't care because this guy is absolutely going to whoop my ass. And he most definitely would. I mean, this guy's a champion. I got to throw my respect to him. But I post every single weekday, 9 p.m. Central. It'd mean a lot if you guys subscribe to me. I'm trying to do this full time. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Why don't you like, why don't you sub? See you guys.